Welcome to the Zen Zone. We are on our way to Shredfest. I saw that Chance was going to be up there, and he's a YouTuber slash content creator. Posts a lot of videos on YouTube. He's more of an off-road technical rider, which isn't my main thing, but I'm all about trying new rides and getting out into nature. I really like getting out into nature. And Shredfest, I didn't realize it was in the Sierras, and the Sierras is one of my favorite places to go. I've been to the top of Mammoth, climb to the top of Mount Whitney. I think it's a 14,000 foot elevation. It's the tallest peak in the continental states. You can't take your EUC up there yet, but maybe one day. That would be pretty sweet to be able to do a lot of backpacking with the EUC, like if you could do the Pacific Coast Trail. Anyways, we're on our way to see Chance. I wasn't going to go to Shredfest. It's mostly for one wheels, but I had some friends going, and then I saw that Chance was going, and he's on an EUC, so I was like, sure, I'll drop in for the last day and say hi to everybody. I lost a lot of the drone footage I took of the event, and we are going to show you the race course that the one-wheelers had to compete on. Personally, I didn't really like the race course. It was really bumpy, and it's pretty savage and twisty, windy, but not the good kind of twisty, windy, in my opinion. But maybe it was good for the one-wheels. I don't know whether they enjoyed this course or not. I certainly it wouldn't be a course that I wanted to race on. I wouldn't go out of my way to race on this course, but I have some Skydio footage of a track that we did after, and it was amazing. A lot smoother. As long as it's smooth off-roading, I'm okay, but if there's too many bumps, even with the suspension, it's just not that fun for me. It wears on the back, so I'm not a big fan. Here's another stop on my way to Shredfest. Not quite sure where this was, but it looked pretty scenic, so I figured I'd get a quick shot. It's nice with the EUC, you know, and when you're traveling long distances, you could stop, take a break, charge up the electric car, and then go out for a ride on the EUC. Lots to explore in this world. And in America, man, we really have it. We probably have one of the most scenic, accessible places in the world. So many national parks, so many state parks. West Coast specifically. I haven't been to the East Coast too much, but man, the West Coast, we are popping out here with awesome places to ride and awesome places to explore. Really love it. I went all the way up to Seattle and then came back down through Boise. All right, this is us just starting out. We are going up to the top of the one-wheel course. This is my Instago 2 footage. It's a little tiny camera, and it's on a necklace, so it's a little bit shaky at times. I cut out most of the shakiness, but it will be shaky at times. You can see right there, it's a little bit shaky. But it's a really good camera overall for what it is. It's a little tiny camera, and you can see the necklace there, and then it just attaches really quite easily to that necklace magnet. I've lost it a few times, so if you're going to do some hardcore riding like this, you definitely want to tape it down on the necklace or just be cognizant of it. Make sure it's not going to pop off. That is Chance right in front of me and Nick in the front. We are hauling up this hill, man. The BEGODE EX is the best off-roading EUC for most tracks. I would say, as long as it's not too technical, it's amazing. It can climb like crazy. I'm kind of hanging back here not to eat dust, to give them space, but man, that 3,500 watt motor on the BEGODE EX is phenomenal. It is definitely the best torque EUC available, and it has suspension and a massive battery. So out here, up in the mountains, I didn't really have to worry about battery too much, and I went on quite a few rides. You do start to, the EX does scale back in power very quickly, like it goes back, I think it's 60%. Really starts to scale back, so it's not a long-range cruiser at high speeds. It can be a medium-range high-speed cruiser, but yeah, long range, you want the Monster Pro or the Sherman. The EXN would even be slightly probably better at long range, depending on how fast you're going, even though it has the same battery, but I don't think it would be that much more different. The Monster Pro and the Sherman are the way to go for long range, high speed cruising. And the EX, man, for torque. And I kept up with a lot of Monster Pros in Seattle. All right, here we go. Here's the course. I wasn't going to do this course again because I did it the day before, the night before, rather.
I'm just not going to be going too hard
man,
on it.
It
so.
was just painful in the back.
I broke my ribs too.
And Chance was saying he busted his ribs too. We both had busted ribs, so
yeah,
bumpy roads with busted
the bottom
ribs.
rib, it doesn't protect your bottom ribs.
I think it's gonna start. Oh yeah, all right, it's already started. We are on the one wheel. This is the course they had to race on in Shredfest. Yeah, like I said, it's pretty bumpy and not that enjoyable overall on the EUC. Even with suspension on the BEGODE EX, the suspension wouldn't be optimal. The EUC I would want the most on this downhill one-wheel course would be the S18 or even maybe the V11, it wouldn't be so heavy, and you don't need that much power. I'm not going to be going 40 miles an hour on this course. There's no way. Look how tight these turns are. So the heavier weight of the EX is not really that good for this kind of course. I wouldn't race the EX on this course. I wouldn't even really want to race on this course. But if I was going to, and if there's money involved or something like that, it would be the V11 or S18. It's downhill, so probably the S18. The S18 excels downhill. It's the uphill climbs that it really just doesn't. You need the really need the EX if you want a suspension wheel that climb. It is the best climbing wheel, period. Suspension or no suspension. 3,500 watt motor. Have seen that people are putting the 3,500 watt motor into their RSs, which I think is it's good for very, very, very short range. Probably like you could probably get, I don't know, 5-10 miles out of it with full power. So it would be great for off-roading. But once it starts to scale back, and even, man, if you hit a jump or something, and you could really cut out very easily on it. Definitely need to be careful. I'm going to be keeping an eye out and see how the experiment with that goes. The RS and the EX are the best. The RS Torque and the EX are the two best off-roading EUCs, in my opinion, for uphill and downhill. And if it's just downhill, the V11 and the S18 are fine. And, you know, pretty much any EUC is fine. But the suspension on a bumpy downhill like this, S18 would just be actually pretty fun. I'd really actually enjoy taking the S18 on this. I kind of regret selling my S18, but the new ones are slightly better in terms of the feeling. And nice little jumps here. There's all kinds of technical features on this track. It was a tough track, man. I wonder how what the one-wheelers thought of it. I think it could be improved. I like more flowy tracks. If I want to race, I like a flow track, not super technical or bumpy. Here's a nice drop right here. Got a shot of it with Chance. And he is really good with the RS. Both of them, Nick and Chance, riding the RS. Thus ends the narration portion of this video. If you get the chance, hit that thumbs up button, leave a comment below. Check out Chance's YouTube channel in the description below. Give him a sub. He's a great dude. We're really trying to build the off-road racing community along with Rev Rides. The BEGODE EX is in stock at Rev Rides. You can use discount code ZEN to get yourself a little discount. Also, you can reserve yourself an RS Torque if that's your preference. Definitely a lot more affordable than the BEGODE EX. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and until next time, stay in the Zen Zone.
You just gotta ride together tight. Oh yeah! Pass me? Huh? Pass me? Looks like a racing car. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's fun.